Obi-Wan Kiyaya here. And I, as you know, are huge Star Wars fans. So, we're very excited to be sharing with you the first in a few books written by Calliope Glass, Caitlyn Kennedy, and illustrated by Katie Cook. And today, we're going to be sharing Star Wars Search Your Feelings, Galactic Basic Edition. It's all here. Get cozy. It's story time with Kiyaya and Daniel.
Hi, my name is Daniel Carter, certified personal trainer through National Academy of Sports Medicine, and certified nutrition coach through Precision Nutrition. I'm here today to talk to you about online personal training, the future of personal training right on your phone. We start the week with an overview and progress reports. Following that, we have our calendar, day 3, 4, 5 different workouts. Further in depth, we see exactly what we're doing for the day. Find out more information, contact me.
Stories are such an important part of our lives. Join my friend Kiyaya and I for Get Cozy, because it's story time with Kiyaya and Daniel, where we share some of the greatest picture books and chapters from children's and young adult literature to inspire you to keep embedding literacy into your days. I'm Daniel, and Kiyaya and I are here to share this all with you. Search Your Feelings, the Galactic Basic Edition by Calliope Glass and Caitlyn Kennedy and illustrated by Katie Cook. An adventure in rhyme and space awaits. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. Excited. Long before he turned to the dark side, oh so scary, lived Anakin, just a boy, was quite contrary. He wanted to fight for what was right, so he gave Qui-Gon the slip, and with R2 he flew into space and blew up a battleship. Anakin was excited, elated, ecstatic. He knew he had saved the day. He would begin Jedi training and learn from the best. He wanted to start right away. Jealous. Anakin Skywalker is strong in the Force and a very powerful Jedi. He wants a promotion to Master, of course, which the Council is quick to deny. Anakin Skywalker is stuck as a knight, and the rejection hurts his pride. He's jealous, resentful, and bitter, you see. He's heading toward the dark side. No, that's not good, Kiyaya. Embarrassed. Jar Jar's a hungry Gungan. His belly never stops rumbling. So when he spied a snack, he opened his trap, and he tried to gobble it fumbling. See, Qui-Gon's a Jedi Master. His reflexes work a bit faster. He grabbed Jar Jar's tongue, leaving him embarrassed. No fun. The dinner had turned to a disaster. Afraid. Padme has a secret, one she's afraid to tell. Worried and frightened, she waits and she frets. Her concerns she can't dispel. She married her friend Anakin, and now they're having twins. The problem is their love is forbidden, and thus all their trouble begins. Look who's lurking in the shadow there, Kiyaya. Suspicious. Sinister Sidious, Chancellor Palpatine, two who were really one, a Sith Lord with an open plan, with an evil plan, who suspected none, Bleh. Not quite so. There was one person who was a bit suspicious. Mace Windu, in all his wisdom, sensed Palpatine was vicious. Hopeful. One bright star is how it all began. The rebellion, the resistance, the princess with the plan. Leia understood. She knew the Empire's demands. Her ship was under attack. She held the future in her hands. Hopeful, she hurried and hid her treasure well. All because of Leia. We have the greatest tale to tell. Confused. Hey, he's dressed just like you are, Kiyaya. These aren't the droids you're looking for, the old man calmly stated. But the stormtroopers were confused, mixed up, and agitated. For these were the droids the troopers needed. Surely the old man was wrong. But Obi-Wan just waved his hand, and the troopers said, "Move along." Confident. A secret mission, an important task. Obi-Wan needed a ride, no questions asked. Han offered his service, confident, not nervous. After all, the Falcon was fast. Disgusted. Stinky, smelly, rotten, putrid. A trash compactor is no fun. Then again, say what you will, they're not bad if you're on the run. But something's moving underfoot, and the walls are closing in. Maybe compactors aren't so great when you're trying to save your skin. Leia, Luke, Han, and Chewie, disgusted and stuck in slime, frantically called 3PO to get out, just in time. Calm. Calm and steady, strong and still, reaching out with pure will. Yoda stands, a master Jedi, cane in hand, head held high. He feels the Force flowing and flexing and raises up a dripping X-Wing. Guilty. Han had counted on Lando, his buddy, to hide him from the Empire. Lando's loyalties may have been a bit muddy. But against Han, he would never conspire. Poor Han had been wrong. He couldn't believe it. He'd been as wrong as one could be. Lando was guilty. And Vader was there. And Han had no way to flee. Surprised. Luke thought he was an orphan, the only Skywalker around. But the boy was in for quite a shock. The truth would truly astound. The mysterious villain, the evil Darth Vader, was actually a Skywalker. A Jedi named Anakin, a hero who turned, and most shocking of all, Luke's father. Poor young Luke was startled and stunned. He was just so very surprised. He wasn't a baby. He was almost grown. But he couldn't help it, so he cried. Anxious. A protocol droid in a chair, as anxious as could be, he rose from the ground and spun through the air and shrieked like a banshee. The Ewoks were very impressed. They thought 3PO was a god, but it was really Luke using the Force as the Ewoks oohed and awed. Sad. A droid is made up of many a part, but if you don't know it, you think R2 had a heart. Luke's faithful friend, the droid, long served him well, but when the Jedi disappeared, into despair R2 fell. For years the droid sat, he sulked and he pined, feeling sad and blue. R2 had been left behind. Where was his master? Would he see him again? R2 waited and wondered and longed for his friend. Poor R2. determined. Ray didn't think, she acted, and the force flowed freely through her. Evil may have lain ahead, but she was the hope for the future. Ray was determined. Ray was ready. She knew what she had to do. She raised her arm, reached out with the force, and to her, the lightsaber flew. Lonely. A Jedi Master on an island. Luke, Octu. Luke knows Octu. From beach to highland, he knows its caves, its craggy shores. He wanders around and does his chores. He goes to the temple and reads some old books. He sits by himself and sometimes he cooks. The sole human around, the one and the only. He thinks he's okay, but I think he's lonely. Angry. Kylo Ren has anger issues. I think that's safe to say. He smashed his own helmet and ruined an elevator and blew up a hangar bay. Then again, his boss had called him a failure, so can you blame him for being a bit mad? Let's all agree that Snoke is the reason why Kylo's such an angry lad. Frustrated. This frustrated Wookiee's vexation has Porgs as its chief aggravation. They're so cute, it's cloying. There's nothing more annoying than an adorable Porg infestation. I know, aren't the Porgs cute? Distracted. In the glitzy heart of Canto Bight, shining, glittering, glaring bright, Finn is there on a secret mission, but he quickly starts to raise suspicion. He can't stay focused, there's too much to see. From the jewels to the gold, he gasps audibly. So distracted is the starry-eyed Finn, Rose has to remind him why they snuck in. Happy. A pilot and a droid. Is there any bond quite so tight? If Poe and BB-8 are apart, something just doesn't feel right. These two are meant to be together. Sure, that might sound sappy, but that's why when they reunite, they're both so darn happy. Was that the end of the book? I have a bad feeling about this. I thought that was my line. Dear oh dear. Search your feelings. Kiyaya Solo and I hope you enjoyed our reading of Search Your Feelings, a Star Wars story. And now we've come to our favorite part of our episode. That's right, let's get crafty. And today you can have the opportunity to create your own feelings posters. Download the template on our website, www.stitchingwolfdesigns.com. Share your final drawings with us on our social media at STITCHINGwolf on Facebook and Instagram, or send them to us through email at getcozy@stitchingwolfdesigns.com. Please continue to stay happy and healthy, and we'll be back again tomorrow for another episode of, that's right, Let's Get Cozy, because it's story time with Kiyaya and Daniel.